Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. And the outside, there's me and then there's everything else. So the outside seems to be opposed to me today. And it wants me to do what it wants. It wants me to shut up. I don't want to shut up. I'm not going to shut up. And so I don't know exactly who it is or what it is that is opposed to me. My only explanation is that it's aliens. That includes that's the same thing as like the afterlife, the world of the dead, everything that's been talked about mythologically could be explained with actual alien interactions, and probably a whole lot of insanity in the mind of humans, a whole lot of delusion, believing falsehood, believing it as if it's actually true. And that's what we do. It's like I went for a walk and I'm thinking, I don't even know what's going on here. Really, I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. And that a truck drove by with a big dog with his head out the window. And the dog's happy and he doesn't know what's going on either. So I felt like I had some community with the dog. That, well, me and the dog, we don't know what's really going on, and all these other people think they do, but they really don't. But they think they do. So they think that they should be telling me to shut up, where actually it's them that should be shutting up. Because I'm listening, It's like, I'm listening. What do you have to say? And then finally I get some message that's definitely not worth giving any credence to. It's the power of the world versus me. And what the world has done is wrong. It's like they tell us we have liberty and justice for all in the pledge. What a joke. We do not have justice for all. Our legal system is a farce. Look what's going on with it with Trump. So it's so crazy because it's based on Christian, Judeo-Christian morality. And the first laws that were written in the USA were from the Plymouth Group, I think. And they were strict Christian. So they had laws written. There was laws that came here with us from Europe. Of course, there's been laws everywhere there's been humans. There's taboos. There's written laws started happening. The Ten Commandments is a set of laws. So the laws that the Plymouth Group wrote was that if the child curses its parents, that the child should be stoned to death. That they thought that was an important law. Apparently they were having too many children cursing their parents or cursing God. If you curse God, you should be stoned to death or executed. I can't remember exactly if it said stoned to death or not. It's the death sentence. I think it just said it's the death sentence. So they make the most wrong thing you can do is to not be loyal to the world mind that's not you, to the others. So the child has to be surrendered to the God and you can't be angry at the God, or you might end up with the death sentence. Same thing about your parents. So if you don't like the religion and what it's telling you you have to do and what you can't do, then you're fighting against the world. And so the world's trying to tell you to surrender to it so that you don't count. Your individual self does not even count. Is all that matters is the others. That's unspeakably wrong. I'm not going to shut up. They silence the critics of totalitarian regimes, of tyrannies. You can't criticize a authoritarian government or an authoritarian family structure. And so there was a program called On the Family by John Bradshaw, a psychologist, also a clergyman of some kind. And he compared the authoritarian structure as opposed to the democratic structure in family. And a healthy family is more democratic. Everybody has a voice. Everybody counts. And in the authoritarian, nobody has a voice. Even the parents are surrendered to the God, to the Almighty. And look what they're doing with the Christian religion when it's in its relationship to the Republican Party and Donald Trump. They are claiming that Trump is like a messiah, and they're claiming that it's God's will that Trump become president again. They're claiming that it's God's will that there will be a civil war if he doesn't. In so many words, we hear this all the time. So they're claiming that God is some authoritarian entity where the individuals don't count. So we have a God there that doesn't love his children. He just wants them to do what they're told. And if they don't, they get the death sentence. This is absurd. So we'll find out who gets shut up quickest. Because I have faith that the force of fairness is very real. And I know how to use it. And that's what my website is about and my YouTube channel. It's a skill that you learn. So don't get angry at them. Just ask for protection from unfairness from the force of fairness. I'm a faith-based atheist, so it's some unknown. I don't know the mechanism that creates our fate. I don't know the mechanism that causes luck, good luck or bad luck. But I think it's all wired. I think the whole universe is under control of extremely advanced extraterrestrials. And so they're the mechanism, perhaps, so that if they want someone's life to end, or someone to get in an automobile accident, or someone to go insane, or someone to have everything in his life turn against him, they can pull the strings to make that happen. So I'm humble, because I know that there's powers that can just ruin my life. And apparently these people that are telling us that we're supposed to have Trump for president again are not aware of these powers that can ruin their world. I'm aware of it. And so it's like a test to stay in faith that the power of fairness will punish them for being unfair to us. So here again, don't get angry at them. Just ask for protection for them. Ask them to be stopped. Ask that they be stopped. And the way that they get stopped, they might not like it, but we will like it because they've harmed us. So I enjoy watching them get punished. I really do. I've been hurt that much. And I don't have a guilty conscience about that. That's the way I want to be. It's like I want to command respect from them. And I want all the people of fairness to be given deep respect because we're going to be the rulers of the world. It's like Christianity, the way it was originally intended from the Gospel of Thomas. The Christians were not submissive subjects like the way the Christian religion ended up. It was taken over by tyranny. The Christians were going to be the rulers of the world by using what they called the Father does the work. So it's the same teaching that was going on back then. So the real spirit of Christianity is still at work. It's at work through me. They gave me dreams that I'm the Christ in Revelations. I don't know what to make of that. As all I know is they gave me these powerful dreams. They can tell me what the future is, and it happens. And so it's their movie, I'm just in their movie. And so I'm just the character in their movie. It's like that. We don't have very much power. We can't even get out of the role we're in, We have to be who we are. And what really makes humans great is when they care about other humans and they're helping other humans and we're protecting each other from unfairness. So learn this skill of giving yourself to this power of fairness, this force, completely. And then ask it to protect you. Ask what you can do. Give love to all the people of fairness all in the entire universe, all the beings. And be a servant to them. And they have no idea how humble they're going to be for being unfair. Thank you.